to always rock a afro, right? And I enjoyed it. But one day I decided, hey, you know, I want to dread this thing up so I can really be done with it. So my hairstylist, Cal Johnson, she started me out with 2-strand twists. And so
shout out to Calla.
Right. And so, you know, we let it lock. It took about maybe 8 to 10 months before I started to see anything that would lock up in my head. And so I went through the ugly phase for quite some time. But once they start locking, you know, that's when they really start to flourish and grow into their natural habitat.
How long would you say your hair was when you went and got it locked up, or when you did your 2-strand twist?
So
was it shoulder length or?
So when I started the 2-strand twist, it was probably like round to my neck, so not quite touching my shoulders just yet. You know, like if it was braided, it would probably touch my shoulders if I was pulling it down. But on the 2-strand twist, because, you know, like they kind of, you know, kind of like bungee up and down, like it was kind of like at the bottom of my neck, somewhere within that proximity.
Okay. And how was your journey? Did you enjoy it? Were there good times, bad times? Was it a positive experience? I mean, you did it for almost 10 years, so it must not have been too bad. But
That's right.
How was your journey, and how did other people react to your locks and your journey?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every moment of it. If I could do it all over again, I would. Obviously, genetics caught up with me, right? And so, you know, something had to give. I didn't want to be that old uncle walking around, you know, with locks on the side and bald in the middle.
I'm glad you didn't say any names, but there's plenty in downtown Atlanta.
There's plenty in
downtown Atlanta.
Right. So, you know, like, I didn't want to be that uncle walking around looking like that. So, you know, I decided to let it go. And, you know, that was on my heart. It was a tough decision when that time had to come. But I really and thoroughly enjoyed my, you know, like the last 10 years of me having my dreadlocks, because, you know, it gave me a chance to embrace who I really was. You know, for me, you know, it was a little bit of cultural as well. You know, my background is Bahamian, and so, you know, they say, you know, your hair is your strength, right? And so, you know, obviously I'm a newer generation, and so, you know, like that saying really embraced to the old school, you know, like way of thinking. But I enjoyed it, and, you know, during the time that, you know, we was coming up, it was more so of a kind of like it was the style then, right? You know, like everything goes through a style, you know, like a season or something like that. Sure. And so cornrows had its, you know, had its momentum. Dreadlocks had its momentum, and
they keep going out of style and coming back.
That's right. Yeah. And so, you know, like was kind of embraced in it, you know, like during that, you know, like that peak period. And so, you know, like, it was a fun journey, you know. Like I said, if I could do it again, I absolutely would.
If you found this video helpful, then go ahead and join the flock by hitting that subscribe button. I post videos like this regularly throughout the week, and go ahead and hit that like button so that I know what type of content you're enjoying. See you in the next video.